More than any other subject, math strikes fear and anxiety into the hearts of students, and a major part of this is the way that we teach math. Take absolute value, for example. In many resources, absolute value is taught using the purely mathematical definition as the distance of a number from zero, which relies on some understanding of a number line. Other resources teach absolute value using applications, such as deep sea diving, which, while interesting, is not really something that most students are familiar with. Neither of these methods really help students build a true conceptual understanding of math, and if a student struggles, they're placed in remedial math. The same explanations are then drilled repeatedly year after year after year in the hopes of a new outcome. Meanwhile, students are continuously losing confidence in their abilities to learn math and are starting to believe the very mistaken notion that they cannot learn math and that they're not math people. The end result is that in the US, only a third of students demonstrate math proficiency by the 8th grade. For Black and Latinx students, this falls to 14%, as external biases often contribute to the development of math anxiety and low confidence in math. At Almost Fun, we instead take a culturally responsive approach to math that builds on prior knowledge instead of ignoring it. Each of our supplementary math lessons is centered on a familiar non-math analogy. By teaching the concept in a way that builds upon what students already know, we help them build a true conceptual understanding of the concept, which means they are better able to achieve mastery and remember it. Furthermore, by showing students the power of their prior knowledge, we help them build their confidence and self-perception as math learners. For example, we explain absolute value through a comparison of healers and attackers in video games, where absolute value is the overall power of a character. Our first set of 6th to 8th grade math lessons launched in the fall of 2020, and by January 2021, we were supporting 50,000 students every month. Now we're supporting 100,000 students every month in their math learning on our platform. 60% of these students are from low-income families and 75% are BIPOC. We've also seen that on the practice questions at the ends of lessons, 75% of students are able to complete them all successfully. We've heard from our students that they love learning using their prior knowledge and that for the first time they're able to understand many of these different math concepts by using our resources. As a team, we know that this approach works because we've applied it to the SAT in the past, with students studying with our resources seeing a 60 to 80 point increase in their scores. As we continue to build out our library to cover all of K through 12 math, we plan to provide a subscription-based layer for teachers to import rosters, assign our lessons, and track student progress. Given the huge range in math proficiency within most math classes, we believe this will be hugely impactful in helping students address the core foundational areas of math that they need support in individually and independently. We are a team of former educators and Google Classroom team members with extensive experience in creating culturally responsive resources that empower marginalized students in their learning and in building out scalable education technology that supports millions of students. Join us as we reinvent the way that we teach and learn math.